Jamadagnistu
Swadeham Jamadagnisu
Labdha Samyam Lakshanam
Labdha Samyam Lakshanam
Rushinam Mandalesu Abhut
Rushinam Mandalesu Abhut
Sattamo Rama Pujito
Sattamo Rama Pujito
Swadeham Jamadagnistu Labdha Samyam Lakshanam Rushinam Mandalesu Abhut Sattamo Rama Pujito. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Thus Jamadagni, being worshipped by Lord Parshurama, was brought back to life in full remembrance, and he became one of the 7 sages in the group of 7 stars, purported by Srila Prabhupada. The 7 stars revolving around the pole star at the zenith are called Saptarshi Mandala. On these 7 stars, which form the topmost part of our planetary system, reside 7 sages, Kashyapa, Atri, Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni and Bharadwaja. These 7 stars are seen in the night, and they each make a complete orbit around the pole star within 24 hours. Along with these 7 stars, all the other stars also orbit from east to west. The upper portion of the universe is called north, low portion is called south. Even in our ordinary dealings, while studying a map, we regard the upper portion of the map as north. I feel mindfulness. You have no language. All right, this is a philosophical discussion. In this verse, Jamadagni, being worshipped by Lord Parshurama, was brought back to life with full remembrance, and he became one of the 7 sages in the group of 7 stars, Saptarshi Mandala. In purport, Srila Prabhupada says, the 7 stars revolving around the pole star at the zenith are called Saptarshi Mandala. On these 7 stars, which form the topmost part of our planetary system, reside 7 sages, Kashyapa, Atri, Vasishtha, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni and Bharadwaja. These 7 stars are seen every night. They are not seen in daytime, in sunshine. Understand? They are not seen in daytime, in sunshine. Though they are in the sky, but they are covered up with the sunshine, you cannot see. And they each make a complete orbit around pole star within 24 hours. Along with these 7 stars, all the other stars also orbit from east to west. The upper portion of the universe is called north and the lower portion is called south. Even in our ordinary dealings while studying a map, we regard the upper portion of the map as north. The question here is nothing here. What is it? It's stars. There's nothing here. Is there anything here? Nothing. And Jamadagni got a place there. That's the only thing here. But the question here arises, I analyze it, what you say. Every night, the 7 stars are seen every night, but daytime they are not seen. And they all orbit around pole star, brightest star, Dhruva, but they are not seen in daytime. Why? Because daytime there is sunshine. They are only seen in darkness. They are not seen in the light, sunshine. Do you understand? So, philosophical point is here that some want also darkness. Those who want to see pole star and always looking at pole star, brightest star, only looking at it, then sunshine is an obstacle for him, hindrance for him, isn't it? Creates an hindrance. So in Bhagavata, you'll find what is the message of Bhagavata. Every man, every jiva wants happiness because he is unhappy, distressed. It's not a fact. He never gets any happiness. He gets some little happiness sometime, very little, temporary, fleeting, but he is not satisfied with it. He wants in his heart constant, unbroken happiness, isn't it? Constant, unbroken happiness. In which there should not be any mixture of unhappiness. Understand? There should not be any mixture of unhappiness. It's constant, unbroken happiness. Unmixed happiness. What is the name of that happiness, or what is the name of that ananda? Brahmananda. So, knowingly and unknowingly, what a person wants, he wants that Brahmavastha, Para Brahma, Bhagavan. So he is searching him, isn't it? Maybe directly some, very few, or indirectly. But the man doesn't, here in this material world, the conditioned jiva, the conditioned person don't know the path, how to search it. Therefore, all Vedic literatures have shown the path. Vedic acharyas, they have shown the path. That eternally constant, eternally ananda ghana vastu is Bhagavan Krishna. They have shown, the Shastras have shown the path, the Acharyas have shown the path, is Sachidananda ghana vastu Krishna. Understand? Understand? You engage in his bhajan, Shastra say, Acharya say, then you get eternal happiness, blissfulness, peacefulness, if you can get it. One who is fortunate, he can understand it, and if he will engage himself constantly in Bhagavad Bhajan, following the instructions of Shastra and Sadhu, Shastra Guru, following the footprints of Mahajans, he will get him, and he will have constant blissfulness and peacefulness, isn't it? But those who are ill-fated, they don't know how to do bhajan. They are all floating in this dreadful ocean of materialistic existence and have been suffering. Isn't it? The material world is filled with them. Therefore, Srimad Bhagavata has appeared here in this material world by the advent of Kali-yuga, isn't it? And Bhagavata here is to us a complete new message. You understand? Complete new message for the jivas of Kali-yuga. All Shastras have said to do Bhagavad Bhajan, but Bhagavata not only says that, Bhagavata says something else, more than that. Understand? What is that? What is that? Besides Bhagavad Bhajan, Bhagavad says something more. What is that? Bhagavad says, "Hey Jiva, you have not ability to do bhajan. You have no qualification at all to call him. You listen to me." Bhagavad says, "Stay. Open your ear. Listen. You listen silently. How will you call him? You listen how he is calling you. Understand me? Not understanding? Deaf? Listen how he is calling you. Bhagavad says this thing. How his heart spits out for you. You are not crying for him, he is crying for you. You listen this. He is calling you. Muralidhari Krishna calling you. The deity of Bhagavad is Muralidhari Krishna. You look at his holding float, calling you, come to me, come to me, come to me, come to me. Are you listening? Have you heard? Are you listening? Sarvabhuta Manoharam. You cannot call him, therefore he is calling you. You cannot go to him, therefore he comes to you, he comes down here to this material world, to you. Isn't it? Therefore, holding float, Mahanamansari, he is calling you. This is the message, most wonderful message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Understand? Yes. Bhagavata said, who am I? Nigama kalpatara galita phala. I am Nigama kalpatara galita phala. I am the most ripe and sweetest nectarian juiceable to Vedic tree. Bhagavata. So Bhagavata has appeared here. Muralidhari Krishna, living his Golaka Vrindavan, has come down here to Gokula Brajabhumi, bank of Jamuna, Kalindi. This message is filled in the old pages of Srimad Bhagavatam. Find out this message. It is also here in this page, isn't it? Can't find where it is, where it is, where it is. Only star and pole star, 7 stars. Nothing else. Where is this message is here? Blind man, you cannot see it. Blind man cannot see it. In every pages, this message is filled in throughout Bhagavata. Kamba dayalam saranam hridayam. Bhagavata says this thing. It speaks to all Vedic literatures of the world. Who is such supremely merciful Lord? Demoness Putana came, smearing very dreadful poison on her breast, to kill the baby Krishna. That's ill motive. But Krishna is so merciful, isn't it? Aho Bakijo, what is that? Samakala Kutam Jinghasaya Payadapya Sadhi Levegati Dhatrachitam Tadanyam Kamba Dayalam Saranam Rudama. Third canto, yes, read it.
Alas, how shall I take shelter of one more merciful than he who granted the position of mother to a she-demon, Putana, although she was unfaithful and prepared deadly poison to be sucked from her breast?
So merciful is Krishna, huh? Isn't it? Gave her the position of mother, huh? So merciful. So, except him, to whom shall we surrender? Huh? Isn't it? Therefore, you will never find in any country, any Grantha, Shastra, in any time, that's such merciful Lord Krishna. This is the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Man wants Bhagavan, but Bhagavatam message of Bhagavatam is that Bhagavan wants man. Bhakta is crying for Bhagavan, but more sweeter, much sweeter, and more beautiful than that, this Bhagavan is crying for Bhakta. Isn't it? Baby Krishna is crying to suck the breast of Mata Jasoda, Mother Jasoda. You see how Krishna is crying. Isn't it? Krishna, in boyhood pastimes, how running, wandering in the jungle of Vrindavan, searching his dear calves. Holding his Mohana Murali, how is calling the damsels of Brajabhumi, Gopijana Vallabha. This is the message of Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavan is crying for Bhakta. Yes, Bhakta is crying for Bhagavan, but more crying. Bhagavan crying is more than Bhakta's crying. To speak this, Krishna sends Uddhava to Brajabhumi. This is such beautiful, sweet and loving message. This is Uddhava Sandesh. Understand? Uddhava is very dear devotee. Uddhava is very dear devotee of Krishna. Na tatha me priyatama atma joni na sankara na sankarsana na srir naivatma tatha bhavat. Isn't it? Uddhava, you are so dear to me. Atma joni Brahma is not so dear to me. Shankar is not so dear to me. My brother Sankarsana is not so dear to me. My wife Lakshmi is not so dear to me. My Atma, myself is not so dear to me as you are dear. So he called Uddhava, but hold his hand. Sends him. Gachodhava Brajabhumi. Go to Brajabhumi. Why? Carry this message of love. The devotees in Brajabhumi, Brajvasis, his father and mother, Nanda Jasoda, the damsels of Brajabhumi, the gopis, they are feeling the acute pain of separation from Krishna. Isn't it? Understand? Gachodhava Brajam Saumyam Pitranna Pridimavaha Gopinam Madhayogadhina Sanda Seivimachaya 10th canto, 46th chapter, 3rd verse. Uddhava, go to Brother Bhumi. Going there, deliver this message of love of mine to my father, Nanda Maharaj, and my mother, Brajeshwari Jasoda Mata. Console them. Do you understand? They are crying, they are crying, they are crying, they are burning. And the fire of separation, burning, burning, burning. Please extinguish this burning fire. Soothe them. Then says, Gopinang madhviyogadhing matsandasai vimachaya. Then speaks about gopis. They have been also burning the acute, this fire, blazing fire of separation. That is due to madhviyoga, separation from me. So much sandesai, please carry this message of love, deliver them, soothe them, console them. As they are crying for me, similarly I am crying for them also. This is reciprocal, not one-sided. This is the message. And this message will be soothing balm for them. I hope so. So carry this, go there. Krishna himself speaking about the gopis, how they have developed pure love for him. Himself says, Tam manmanaska mat prana madarthe taktadehika mami padaitam preshtamatmanum manasagata. 10th canto, 46th chapter, Krishna says, in Gita, Krishna says, Manuna bhava mad bhakto madjaji mam namaskuru. Where is the example? Who are manmanaska? Here he gives example. Tan manmanaska, the gopis. Constantly day and night, 24 hours, thinking of Krishna. Nothing, no other thought is there. And they are not able, such persons, devotees are not available freely, abundantly in this material world. They are durlava. Sudurlava bhagavatai loke, very, very rare personalities, isn't it? So they are manmana bhakta, they are crying, they are burning in the fire of separation. Go there, console them. So Uddhava came. Uddhava is Jnani Bhakta. Understand? Not Premi Bhakta. Jnani Bhakta. He is disciple of Bruhaspati, who is the Jnana Guru, Pandit, isn't it? And Uddhava is Jnani, Shastrajna, Pandit, no Shastra, Pandit, scholar, at the same time devotee. Jnana Mishra Bhakti. Bhakti mixed with Jnana. Understand? Not pure bhakti. By sending him to Brajabhumi, now will develop pure bhakti when we will come in contact with Nanda Maharaj, Jasoda and gopis, especially Radha. Then we will understand, then we will feel himself ashamed and his pride, his great pandit will be crushed. Yes, and he will admit, yes, my pride is crushed. And then we will cry for thee, beg for the dust of the Lotus feet of the Braj Gopis. If I can get, then my life will be successful. Otherwise, my life is useless. You understand? So this gain we will get. This is good done to him. So, when Uddhava came, he was thinking of Nanda Maharaj. You understand? He was thinking of Nanda Maharaj. And because very often Krishna is speaking of Nanda Maharaj, his dear father. We are married. But when we come to Nanda Maharaj, met Nanda Maharaj, Uddhava, Nanda Maharaj inquired, about Vasudeva, my friend, his wife Devaki, inquired about that, because we are friends. Then asked about Krishna, Dishtyakan suhata papasan gosvena papanna sadhunam dharmashalanam jadunam drishti jalsala. Kansa has been killed now. My brother Vasudeva, Dev and his wife Devaki, they were so much persecuted. They are imprisoned, now they are released. Those who persecute the sajjanas, they will be burnt with the fire of their sinful activity. So they are burnt. Conscious demons. Jadavas are happy now. Saying like this, then he asked about Krishna. Is Krishna there in Mathura? If he is there, why is he not coming? I heard my brother Vasudeva sent Krishna Balaram, two brothers, to Guru Gruha. Understand? Guru Gruha. And they are initiated now, they got a sacred thread now. Jagnopivita. So, Brother Bhumi Krishna has no sacred thread. Mathura's Krishna has sacred thread. Krishna and Brother Bhumi no sacred thread. But some of the pujaris put on sacred thread in Brother Bhumi Krishna and Radha Krishna. It is not so. Siddhanta. I have seen in many temples. How is it? Now Vasudeva says this thing. When I heard this thing, my brother Vasudeva sent them to Guru Gruha, Avanti Nagar, Sandipani Muni's ashram. Oh, my heart is full. They become brahmachari, they have to go out and beg alms for Guru. They have to collect samidha for yajna. My son, Uddhava, is only milk-fed child. Milk-fed child. Who eats 10 times in one danda. Such heavy responsibility on him. He is going to the forest to fetch wood, fuel for Guru Ashram. Is it not befitting? My milk-fed Gopal. Though my heart is bleeding hearing all these things. All right, so many things is said. And asked Uddhava, is he remembering us? Is he remembering us now? Is he remembering his most beloved mother? Remembering his friends, coward boys? Is he remembering his most beloved cows and calves? He was feeding them with his own hand. He was forgetting his, let's say, food, forgetting his sleeping when was playing in this Brajabhumi, in this jungle of Vrindavan. Is he remembering it? Is he remembering the Giriraj Govardhan? His footprints are still there, Giriraj Govardhan still carrying. Is he remembering it? That Giriraj Govardhan is crying for him. Is he feeling it? Such feelings? Has he such feelings? Nanda Maharaj asked all these things. But Nanda Maharaj can speak about himself. Understanding as about others. Uddhava understood very well. But Nanda Maharaj said, Nanda Maharaj, speaking like this, his heart became filled with this Vatsal Priti, he can speak. His voice was choked off. Nanda Maharaj said, Uddhava, Krishna is a very simple child. He was not thinking of anything any day. Now on him, so much thought, so much anxiety. Jarasandha attacked Mathura. Therefore the Jadavas were saved, protected from that attack. Kill the demons, give them all comforts. Such a small child, so much heavy burden on him. When I think of this thing, my heart cools. Uddhava said, Nanda Maharaj, Krishna is not ordinary boy. Krishna, he has extraordinary intelligence. He never commits any error or mistake. He always thinks of Brajabhumi. He thinks of you, O Nanda Maharaj. I have seen with my own eyes, and he thinks of you. Tears roll down from his eyes. Is it true? Krishna thinks of us. If he is thinking, why is he not coming? Why is he not coming? When Krishna was leaving Brajabhumi, he said, Yanti madastume swam vidhaya srudam subham He said this thing to us. I am going, I have some duty there in Mathura. I am going there to do my duty. Do you understand? I have duty towards Yadavas. I will keep them, make some arrangements of their comforts. Then I will come to see you, isn't it? He has said this thing. Uddhava, when that day will come to us? When will come? When will come to Brother Bhumi to give us pleasure? Apayasati Govinda Sudaran Sakru Dikkhito. Men and women, old men, boys, everybody in Brother Bhumi are putting in a blazing fire of separation from Krishna. They are all burning. Yes. He has saved us from so many dangers. Now we are burning in the fire of separation. We cannot survive, we will die. So this is general etiquette. When somebody is dying in the deathbed, his relative may be in far-off place, giving up everything, he runs there to see him, let him go and see, he is dying, isn't it? So, why Krishna is not coming? He is dying. When Nanda Maharaj is saying like that, he couldn't speak more. Tears rolled down from his eyes. And that his meditational eye, Nanda Maharaj saw the beautiful face of Krishna, Gopal, said, Uddhav, what beautiful face of my Gopal. What beautiful smile is there. So beautiful nose he has, beautiful cheeks, beautiful eyes, so sweet voice. Can we see it again? Karhi rakhyam tad bhaktram sunasam susmiti ekana. Uddhava, what shall I speak? Everybody gets sung. Has he gotten a song like Krishna? Endowed with such qualities. Do you understand? Unlimited good qualities Krishna has. I cannot describe it completely. Living such treasure, I am surviving. This is wonderful. Everything has gone. Keval, only this empty life is there. Only crime is there. Nothing else. Sarvama siddhida kriya. All my activities are stopped. This house seems to me a prison house now. Do you understand? Uddhava. I get out from the house to forget Krishna. But how can I forget? Wherever I go, I say, yes, Krishna has done this thing here. Again it comes to my mind. How can I forget? Sometimes go to the bank of Jamuna. Still so many what pastimes he was performing here, still it comes to me. How can I forget? Huh? When I go to Govardhana hill, still it comes to my mind. Huh? He has lifted this hill like a mushroom. Yes. Carried it on his left hand continuously for 7 days. Huh? Still their footprints, his footprints are there, the Giriraj is carrying them. How can I forget? Oh Krishna. Huh? In this way, Nandaraj is speaking. Uddhava was thinking of Nanda Maharaj when coming out from Mathura, because he has marked many times how Krishna shed tears for his beloved father and mother, speaking about them. So Uddhava has come to give consolation. What he will say? If somebody is crying, losing his son in this material world, who comes to give consolation, then he said, don't cry. This material son and material relationship is temporary. Why are you crying for temporary relationship and temporary material son? That's not real. How can I tell Nanda Maharaj not to cry? He is crying for Krishna. He is crying for Krishna. If someone has to cry, that is cry for Krishna. How can I say don't cry? Then it will be a Shastriya. All Shastras say cry for Krishna. How can I say Nanda Maharaj don't cry? I have no language. How can I console Nanda Maharaj? Uddhava Shastragya, he knows Shastra. He is Pandit, yes. As well as Bhakta also. Very well he knows the supreme perfection of life is to get Krishna, Bhagavan. And how can one get Krishna, Bhagavan, unless he cries? Yes, unless he cries, how can he get Bhagavan? Cannot. Those who are crying for Krishna, they are rare personalities, they are very fortunate. Yes. Material world, many are crying for material wealth, name, fame, prestige, adoration, enjoyment, opulence. Who is crying for Krishna? Is there anybody? Such a person is a rare person. Yes. Crying for Krishna is the supreme perfection of the human birth. Uddhava would understand. Even crores of lives, if Uddhava does sadhana, Uddhava does tapasya, such crying will never arise in his heart, heart. Because Uddhava's heart is hard, because of Shastra Jnana. Jnana is like light, Jnana is like sun. When sun is there, the pole star, the Saptarshi, they are not visible. You understand? My point here. My point is here. What Bhagavata says. Every page it is there. Understand? Every page in Bhagavata, this message is there. Yes. Jnana Surya. Jnana is like Surya. Sun. When Jnana Surya is there, the stars, pole stars, Saptarshi, the animal stars are not visible, not visible. Not visible. So, Uddhava's heart is as very hard because of Shastra Gyan, Sadrai, Shastra Gyan. It will never be possible in the heart of Krishna, Uddhava to cry for Krishna. But Uddhava has developed that desire. How can I get such love? What Nanda Maharaj has gotten? His heart is filled with such love. Pure love, unmixed love. How can I get it? So I'll give up everything and undergo very severe austerity to get it. So desire has risen in the heart of Uddhava. The love Nanda Maharaj has gotten cannot be compared in unlimited universes. How can I tell Nanda Maharaj, don't cry? If I say this, oh Nanda Maharaj, don't cry, then all Shastras will come and make me stop my mouth. Yes, all Shastras come and stop my mouth. Yeah. Shastras say, Uddhava, what are you saying? So some just words. Crying for Krishna is the ultimate perfection. How are you for saying Nanda Maharaj not to cry? The Shastras tell me this thing. He is embodiment of Shastra, Uddhava. He is thinking like that. How can I say contradictory to Shastra? So according to Shastra, Uddhava is thinking, then I have to say, Nanda Maharaj, cry more, cry more, cry more. Cry, Juga after millennium, go on crying, go on crying, go on crying. Shed more tears, more tears, more tears. Alas, this is not the language of consolation. This is not the language of consolation. Is it consolation? If I give some consolation, then it is contradicted to Shastra. Shastra Pramina Uddhava understood very well for what purpose I have come. It is completely, it's quite impossible on my part to do it. So, Shastra Pramana understood it. Shastra says, Sarvadharman Paritejya Mamekam Sarnam Raja, abandon all variety of dharma, just surrender unto Krishna. Always think of Krishna or cry for Krishna. How can I tell Nanda Maharaj not to cry for Krishna? Then this will be a sinful activity on my part. Yes. How can I commit such sin? Even coming to Brajabhumi, I will commit such sin. Uddhava understood. It's quite impossible on my part to console Nanda Maharaj. So, he understood it. Nanda Maharaj spoke many things. So Nanda Maharaj became humble. Nanda Maharaj said, Uddhava, I have no qualification to become the father of Krishna. Krishna is not an ordinary boy. When Gargamuni came here for naming, giving names, naming, Darshana Sanskar, Gargasya Vajanam Jatha. He had said me, I am now recollecting. He said, Nanda Maharaj, your Krishna is like Narayana, Supreme Lord. These two boys, Krishna, Balaram, all great sages, munis are meditating on them. Sura Muni Ganadheya, Garga Muni had said this thing. Sometimes it comes to my mind, I think, yes, what Garga Muni said, that's true. Understand? And you saw in your own eyes, Kansa is such powerful demon, whose strength is equal to the 10,000 elephants, possesses the strength of 10,000 elephants. And Krishna killed him very easily. Just one kick, he fell down on the ground and died. Such mallas are there, big mallas, such a kubalaya elephant, very fast, very strong, and Krishna killed them very easily. Kansam, Naga, Jataprana, Mallo, Gadapati, Jatha, Abadhishnam Lilaya, Vapasuni, Vamgadhipa, 10th canto. As a mad elephant, very easily breaks a sugar cane. What's that? Sugar cane stick. Similarly, Krishna broke that big bow. Do you understand? Shivadhanu. That Shivadhanu big bow, very long, 100 cubits high, very strong. Do you understand? All of you have seen this with your own eyes. Uddhava, what shall I say? Such Uddhava, such Krishna. Always I am thinking about this thing. Krishna is not ordinary boy. He may be some devata, fell down from heavenly planet, being cursed, I think. Or some topmost devata maybe came down here to do some work. I became his father because of, I am thinking, I have acquired many sukrutis from many lakhs of life. As a result of that, I became his father. That's the result of my sukruti. Otherwise, how? Krishna will call me Baba. Otherwise, I have no qualification at all to become father of Krishna. This is wonderful. How such humbleness came in Nanda Maharaj. And this is a clue for Uddhava to speak about Krishna as Bhagavan now. Because he says Krishna is not an ordinary boy. Nanda Maharaj said, then Uddhava got a clue. Now Uddhava speaking, trying to establish Krishna as Bhagavan. And Uddhava started. Uddhava said, Nanda Maharaj, you are very fortunate. There is no limit to your good fortune. No limit to your good fortune and limit to the good fortune of Mother Jasoda. Jivan Shlagshatavam Loke. Such love you have developed for Krishna, nobody can have it. Even undergoing very severe penance and austerities for thousands of lives, nobody can have it. You have gotten it. Love for Krishna. You know who is Krishna? Nanda Maharaj, you know who is Krishna? He is Swayam Bhagavan. He is Swayam Bhagavan. He came down here to this material world, and with him many devotees have come down here. And of these all devotees, no such devotee like you who has developed such pure love for Krishna. Krishna Anuraga. I have never heard, I have never seen anywhere. You know, Nanda Maharaj is Narayana, is original Narayana. Krishna is original Narayana. All the demigods, they are fragmental part and parcel. Even Mahavishnu, you understand? Purusavatar, Pradhama Purusavatar, Mahavishnu, this is part. Whatever they are in our whole world, whole universe, he is the source of everything. Yes. And you have bound me up with your pure Vasalya Priti, Prema. There is no comparison to your bhakti. Those who have gotten such bhakti dhana in this world, they are so fortunate. I have no language to speak about it. Nanda Maharaj, to whom you know your son, the Krishna Balaram, I am saying, you hear me. Eto hi viswasya cha bija joni Ramam Kunda Purusapradhanam. This Krishna Balaram is bija and joni of this whole universe. Understand? Understand my language? Bija and joni? Right. That means nimitta karana, upadana karana. What do you say in English?
Nimitta karana?
Upadana karana.
Go to chief cause.
Chief cause and the secondary cause. Do you understand? Both of them. Krishna Bhagavan. Bija and Joni. As for example, potter makes pots. So, the bija of the pot is potter, kumbhakar. Understand? And Joni, clay. Understand? Bija, Joni. So, Krishna Balaram and Bija and Joni of whole universe. He said all this tattva. I am not going to tell you, elaborate all these things. Nanda Maharaj hearing. Wonderstruck. Uddhava said, here Nanda Maharaj, if at the time of death, some person, even for a moment, think of Krishna, the lotus feet of Krishna, all his sinful reactions are immediately destroyed, and he gets that supreme abode, Parampada. And sometimes he may become the associate of Krishna, and come out as a effulgent as sun. Do you understand? So Krishna is the Atma, the soul of the all souls in the innumerable Brahmandas. And you have developed so much love for that Krishna, and you are rich with such Krishna prema dhana. Understand my language? So there is nothing in this world which is unattainable by you. You have attained everything, isn't it? Gotten Krishna. Kiva vasishtam javayo swakritya. So there is no comparison to your good fortune. It is even cannot be conceived in anyone's mind. I have no language to describe, my mind cannot conceive of it. Understand? But if you can understand, Nandamal, what is Krishna, then you will never feel such pangs of separation from him.